Hello YouTube, it's been a while since I made a video and long overdue, I'm sure you'll guess. This particular video has a very specific purpose and intention, and it is to instruct individuals such as myself who are on the medication Lovenox about the particular medication and manner in which it is administered. Now, if you are an individual who has been prescribed Lovenox by your physician, the vast majority of cases is that you need a blood thinner, which is what Lovenox is, otherwise known as enoxaparin sodium. Many times this is prescribed when standard therapy with warfarin sodium, otherwise known as Coumadin, is found to be ineffective, as it has been with me. This medication, in my situation, and I speak just of myself here, is administered twice a day on a every 12-hour basis, and it is very important that that be adhered to as stringently as possible. The prescription will normally be given in 1-month allotments. It can, under some certain circumstances with insurance policies or through a provision with the drug company, be supplied in 3 or sometimes 6-month regimens, but that's something that would be determined at a different date and time and according to your own specific needs. If you are going to be prescribed Lovenox, it will come, if not in the individual syringes in a bag, which is not kind of cool, I've had that before. It comes in a white box, just like this. Let me bring it up to your thing so you can see it, white and blue. And my camera is not that cool. It shows all the letters in reverse, but that's the box that it will come in. And you can open up the box, as I'm doing right here, and you'll find right at the top, you've got your medical information document, which comes in all medications, by the way, if you come in these kind of quantities. And you can see how in here are the different syringes that you will be administered. And like I said, I am on a regimen of every 12 hours, so that's twice a day, and so there's really enough syringes in here for only 5 days a week. And when you take the syringes out, they are in these boxes, these little packets here, and you can take them and bend and then run down the preparation. You have your individual doses available if you want them disconnected or joined until you actually use them. Another interesting element about the box itself, and this one I'm just starting today. This is the one that I finished yesterday. I haven't broken this one down. But these boxes, if you are so inclined, you can perforate along the blue or the black line and make this into a dispensary like that, okay? Which would then, you put your syringes in, makes it a little more accessible. If you're going to put that on a counter or what have you, I don't recommend that be done because of the fact that this is not the safest medical drug dispensary around. And I'll show you why. I'm going to prepare myself for today's dose. Watch how easy it is to open up the contraption here. Just pull back the paper and reveal your syringe, which means that this is in no way, shape, or form, by any stretch of the imagination, child-proof. And so you have to be aware and cognizant of how you store your medication. If you have children in your house who could get into this, that they be severely instructed not to get into there, or you put it under lock and key. That's something that really needs to be stressed, because some kids like to play with this stuff and it can be dangerous. This is a blood thinner after all. Now, that's enough about the actual method that the product is dispensed in. I'm going to give myself an injection here so that you can see one of the most efficient adaptations of this particular system for giving a medication that's possible, and it's really cool. Okay, I have here my little pad for alcohol prep that you need to, it doesn't always rip where you want it to. That's called not being cool when you're filming. But it's now open, and I will access it. Pull out my pad, and then I have my sharps container down here, right, immediately accessible. And I'll go to my belly, which that's where you use, and I'll find my area where I think I will administer the dose today. And I grab it with one hand. I could probably come up a little bit more. I hate that. And I will prep the area. And then I give a syringe. And I pull straight off. I pull the top. There's a little top straight off. And the needle, you can see the needle is there. And I'm still holding on to the little area. And I will just insert the needle and inject myself and remove. Now, you can see that the medication has been dispensed. The plunger is completely down. What you now need to do, still keeping your finger on the plunger, is you press. I got a little drop of medication still there. You press on the plunger once more, real hard, and a cover will be ejected to protect the needle. And you can see, if you look here, there is a spring load in there that contains and holds that cover, and you can see the cover down there. Then you just take this and you drop it in your sharps container. That adaptation is one of the most unique things that you'll ever see in all of medicine, that I think. And for us, it's beneficial because if you do not have a sharps container, what will become of your disposal system is to go into a plastic garbage bag, and if it didn't have that protection, then you could be poking through the garbage bag and endangering many other people. So that is today's instruction. Any comments or suggestions would be appreciated. Hopefully that you are in contact with your physician and getting the proper instructions on why you are receiving this medication and how long you will be receiving the medication. Have a good day.